All right, let's go again. I need to go do squats, but first I want to see if I can keep this trend going. So I looked into that card. That card is great for Gohan. That we just talked about being this extra. I'm gonna take a quick look for it. I could see if we wanted to make a new deck or a different deck, like if we edit the leader, or here you go, edit this deck right here. I have a Gohan deck apparently made. I didn't know that. And what we would do is cut because we already know these cards are bad. Um, one cost extra. We're looking for extra. Yeah, this card maybe at 3 or 2. Probably at 2 would be what we'd run. I just don't think this is the deck to play. I think all the decks right now are viable. Sure, if you believe that great for you. I don't. I think right now the only deck that's viable, in my opinion, is Brawly, and that's because he's a great counter to like all the other decks. I think the Beerus deck is worth looking at. I'm already seeing that it's a pilot-based deck. I'm second player, which is huge, but I don't. Man, I have this card. I'm gonna try it. I get to dig 5 cards deep. Oh, should I just get what I want? Oh, it's just so many 1-drops. I don't know. But my argument is I just don't know what to play at the moment. I'm a little bit confused. But I think that since it's the best deck, you just play the best deck. Let's see. Take 5 cards. Boop, we hit it. We get to ramp next turn, and that's it. What a nice and easy turn. It's like a dream result. What sucks is right now because I do like this card, I am running this card, but because I'm running it, I am running these Paraguses for no value besides just to make my 1-drops more likely, which feels stupid. I'm seeing a few people that are playing other cards, and I can get why they play them. I don't know. So a part of me wants to kind of do the strategy that I saw other people do. Oh, okay. Well, we're obviously not going to stop. He's got a critical guy. This is the card I was talking about actually that I was running before, and it's just bad. Because now he has to combo a card, or we just get rid of that, and then now I'm going to attack this card, and I'm going to ramp, and then I'm going to play Turles hopefully, and if I play Turles, he's going to lose that life, and so everything that makes it good makes that card bad. We're going to play this. Ironically, that was silly on my part, but uh, we don't mind if he protects this with like a blocker or anything. That's completely fine. Because we're not too worried about taking the crit. We're basically just exchanging 5Ks at this point. But I'm at 3 life. I'm at 3 energy, going to 4. He's going to 3, possibly going to 4. But he has to have his Z extra. And during our turn, we'll attack that battle card, see if he protects it, and if he does, we'll play the Vegeta, and then we won't care at all about it. Because Vegeta is ridiculous. It's interesting too, and like now I kind of want to see how many cards I put in the drop. That extra is kind of cool. So I'm wondering, and this is what I'm thinking about in the back of my head. So with that extra, how many cards do I have to cycle? It's just such a it's a plus 20k. All right, so it's just a blocker, right? Yep, just a blocker who does nothing else. So this is a weird defensive deck. I haven't seen this yet, so we'll see if this is like a cool counter to my deck. But he's in some trouble late game because when we're ready to go for game, we are going to win. Okay, he's just attacking me. Weird. So now I guess he attacks me again, and I blow this because I don't care. Yeah, we don't care. I'd rather keep my life at a higher amount. Okay, I don't need another Vegeta in my hand. Ooh, wish I could play that Turles, but I can't. But I can play Vegeta, and Vegeta is still really, really solid. Let's go. I would love for him to combo a card from his hand to protect this card. I can't see him doing it, though. It would be a huge blunder on his part to discard a card, unless like he needs it for Vegeta. But he did. Okay, cool. Pew pew. So now we go 4-drop. Little rampy ramp. We're going to go ahead and attack this. Just get rid of it. If he wants, he can discard another card. He does. Wow, I do not understand his strategies. But just because I don't understand his strategies does not mean they're good. So it has to be a cost of 3 or more from your drop. So skill, I have to make sure I let my Vegeta die so I can use it to get ramped next turn. You guys have seen I've screwed up a few times now. So I got rid of 2 cards from his hand. And Turles is going to really solidly get me back in the game and do some stuff. Because that critical is going to add up a lot. I'm actually excited. Ooh, what does this card do? Maybe he just has a starter deck. He's got to have just a starter. Which makes me wonder, why am I seeing him in silver? Place 1 card in your life in the drop. He just crit himself? Okay, so if he crits himself, that's wild. I would never do that. Okay. Now we don't get to do the crit. So we lose a... I don't have a reason to play this card anymore. Attack here. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and flip. Nice. We got out of a life that does not matter. I mean, if you get rid of a life that does not matter, that is the thing to do. Okay, and then we'll play this. We'll ramp that 4-drop you already saw. This will, of course, trade with his guy. He will, of course, block. He will not protect it, I presume. I would protect it. And then I will play my Android 18, and I will attack his leader. This will mean I'll lose my 18, but I have some bad cards in my hand. And I get a draw. Might as well replace a card. He's thinking about it, maybe? I'm really curious about this game. This is weird. This is one of the things I keep talking about is, so in real life, you know who the best players are. Like, you play against a Brian Samuel, know he's going to be really good. You play against a Legends, you know he's going to be phenomenal. You play against a, Scott Dashy, he's going to have some really cool tech. You don't know what, people are going to have some things that make them good and then some stuff that makes them great. Um, you know, and so what's interesting about online is, obviously, I can't tell if someone's just playing a starter deck right now or if they're like an amazing player and like we're getting lucky draws. Because this feels like we're getting a really, really base, like our opponent has a base deck only because this card seems terrible. I don't know why we'd run it. I guess the only reason we could run it is if your opponent likes to keep you at 5. Maybe this is tech. That's probably what it is. I bet you this is how you beat the red decks. Because I have a hard time clearing their board. So this would allow me to awaken earlier. And then if I awaken earlier, I can kill their battle card. And it's a 10k. So maybe people run that instead of like the Paraguses I have that don't do anything being so maybe that would be the benefit. So I could try it out. Nope, he's just running weird cards. Nope, I'm gonna take back everything I said. On play auto, granted effect, yeah. Okay. Hmm. I don't really want to go to 2. I think I'm going to 2. Hmm. You know what? Sure. I'm going to 2. Oh, this feels weird. Sure. I don't know what you're doing. You have no cards in your hand. How have you beaten me? Ooh, that was a good one. That was probably the one I needed to hit. Charge. Play the 5-drop. Skill, power me up. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and attack. Ooh, he just gave up. Yeah, he could probably see where he was at. I think I just would have done like critical swing, pump, swing with like a leader, pump, and then just went all in. I don't think he played anything bad. I think the TN is worth looking at though. Like we're gonna get to a point where the Paraguses aren't very good. Oop, wrong deck. So maybe we try it. Like it's one of the nice parts is like if we lose, who cares? So this is it. Yeah, 1, 2. Let's grab TN. Green battle. I think this could be a cool card. 1, 2. I think it's terrible, but then I'm like, yeah, let's try it. So can I run one less card in my deck? Let's see. What's the max? Is it 51? Yeah, why am I running a 50 card deck? Yeah. Okay, so that's just a mistake on my part. I shouldn't be running it 2 cards over or 1 card over if my max is 51 with leader. Like, have the best possibility of drawing the cards you want. Ooh, what is this? Critical. He's a bigger critical leader. Okay. So I don't want to awaken him. Oh no, I should have. Ah, bad plays. Bad plays. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. I'm going to charge. This is how I catch up though. So let's do this and let's play this. Cool. Hey, we got what we needed. All right. I like that. We're obviously going to be taking a crit this turn. Um, Cooler. Alright, what else was his ability? Flip. Choose up to one of your battle cards will cost 4 or less and what? Alright, well, we'll read it later. He hits me for a crit. What does he kill? He kills Turles. Okay, so I can't get rid of any more Turleses. Good to know. Zarvan. Oh, okay. This is a yellow deck. I thought this was red. Nope, it clearly is yellow. Okay. So he gets to look for a Frieza. Okay, alright. This does not seem amazing. Is this to take a life? No. I got rid of the wrong one, I think, from my deck. Because I think I was supposed to have the one that takes a life in my deck. Yeah, this one. That was good timing. Might as well just take a life. He's going to crit me down anyway. Take my own life so that way I'm not in trouble. Now this is interesting. Do I crit? No, I just take the crit. We've talked about this enough times. I don't need to do anything shenanigan wise. But I do need to deprive him of resources. So I have to hope at a certain point I start getting to play brawlies and stuff. 3 goes to 4, 4 goes to 5. So I don't need my 4-drop. Okay. Ooh, this guy's annoying. So he's going to tap my battle card, being this guy here, which is fine for me, but that's going to force him to awaken. And then if he awakens, obviously, Oh, hmm. No, he's just gonna give me freebies. Okay, never mind. I was positive I knew what was going on in this game, and I did not. All right. Hmm, I go ahead and say attack here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and say flip. See what he does. He could easily get out of this with a 10k. Nice. So this will make, my guys only have 15, so this is 20, 25. He could discard more cards from his hand, and I would like that. So let's go ahead and attack here. Combo, combo? I mean, if he's going to tap my guy anyway, let's try to get rid of it. So my thinking now is if he gets rid of cards from his hand, great. But I don't want him to awaken, if possible, next turn, because I don't want him to draw a card. Because what's keeping me an advantage right now is that I'm ramping, and I'm a 25k base. My hand is a little bit bigger than him, but not significantly bigger. I would say it is just big enough. Okay, so he chose to protect his card, so he does want to awaken on his own. So this card, I got rid of 2 cards from his hand, and it didn't cost me anything. So pretty good turn. And this is what we're going to do as a strategy for a little bit, is um, we will not be doing much else for a second. Like I want to play this Turles, so he's at 25, so we combo here. Yeah, because we want to play Goku. And what's really nice about it is when I play this, I don't need to do anything else for my turn. So if he doesn't attack me with this 20k, which he shouldn't, right? But if he doesn't attack me with this, I don't need to do anything with my turn. I can play this 5-drop. I can ramp a card, go to 6, draw a card, keep 1 energy open, use it on Goku, and then pass the turn now at 7 energy. Pretty good turn. I assume next turn he's going to go for double strike. Ooh, if he wants to, he could awaken now. So that screws up my entire strategy. And he's not comboing. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I would not have attacked the way he did, for sure. Okay, so I can't just deprive him of cards anymore. Good to know. So now he's got plenty of cards in his hand, and I have to make decisions. Discard 1 card from your hand. Now what does it do? Let's see, where's this card? What does he do? Choose one of your opponent's vehicles. And so oh, he can make one of his cards go to active mode. Okay, so he can attack twice on a turn. That doesn't seem that great, but I don't know a lot. So, okay. I could wipe his board, or I could wipe his board. I could play the 6-drop and try to stay alive when I have no cards in my hand that are good. Nope, that seems bad. Yeah, I've gotta stabilize. We are in a bad situation at the moment. And bad situations mean we need to draw some cards. Alright, that wasn't terrible. What's interesting is I actually think I should attack with my 25k, which is counterintuitive to what I want to do, but this will give him a target to attack me. And normally I wouldn't do that. So he can play his So he could play his double striker. If he plays his double striker, I need to get out of it. Yeah, I got to keep one up. Man, that sucks. I currently look like I lose because I didn't think about my charges, and I have two brawlies because that was my strategy, right? But that was terrible on my part. So here we got a combo of card. So I should have charged his second brawly. The nice part is now I don't have to worry about dying. If he plays his 5-drop with double strike, I will take it though. That's the weird part is if he plays it, I will take it. Okay, what do we got going on? It's gonna be a weird turn for me. Um, I definitely have to play the double striker, and I probably just have to poke and then like see what I can do. Okay, what does this guy do? Oh, okay. So he can attack my battle card. That seems fine. And then I'm guessing he can discard a card and attack my leader again. Sure. So it would cost him a card from his hand. I think we use this. So he has to discard a card from his hand, right? Yeah. I like the idea of him discarding a card to kill my guy. So then I'm still at 3 life. Now we have a weird question of do we attack? Nope. This will die. So the question becomes, do we care about his 40k that he can untap? I think we care. Oh man, our hand sucks. God, our hand is rough. So if I play this, I attack here. Yeah, I gotta go with this. Okay, we're gonna attack with this 30k in hopes that he combos out. If he combos out, that would be the best thing possible for me. If he takes it, we can make it work with our 6-drop. And then we'll like look for a meteor. I don't know what he's gonna do, but I definitely don't want to attack with my 8-drop. The reason why is Frieza has a card that I'm guessing is in his energy. Let's see if it's in his energy. See, this is his drop. I don't see it here. Nope. I don't see it yet. What's his energy? Nope, he hasn't shown it. It's something like he can't attack. He can't. One of my cards doesn't get switched to active mode, so I don't get to reset my Brawly, which is a problem. But we're going to keep this card in our hand, this card in our hand. We're going to charge this, and we're going to play this for 1, and hope we get there. Okay, he went to 30. Went to 40. This is interesting. He's showing me he's got the card. This is a bad situation to be in. We'll combo out. Because otherwise we just lose. So now because if he played a 40k, I couldn't get over it. Okay. You rested my battle card. That's funny. He actually does have enough exactly to kill it. If he has a bad card in his hand, he could untap this. Just untap it. He shouldn't attack me, obviously. And we're gonna have to go for it. He's tapped out. We should be able to win. Like this feels like a win, right? Really cool deck. I don't know if I got lucky once again. If this is what you expect versus it. This is my biggest problem is that I don't have a clue. Okay, well, all right. Let's see. I can play the 6-drop with double strike. Or I can play this card, who says I can draw a card. I think so. If he defends any of my attacks, this card becomes bad. He has to defend both of them for this not to work. Let's just see what he does for me. This will give me an idea of what I should do. Because if he takes it, the correct answer is Brawley. Okay, we should be good then. Right? So, super combo to 40, super combo 5k, I lose. Don't have a choice. We play it. Skill. See if we can draw something. I gotta draw a something that's like good, man. That's pretty much the best I could ask for. That was a heck of a draw. That was top deck city. So he had one super combo, 45 for 15. So the correct answer was anything would have won. So I think the safer play would have been just drop 8-drop Brawley, and then swing once into his battle. I don't know. That's tough. We would have had one card in hand. Cool deck though. So he plays the 4-drop. He plays the 4-drop, which then says, "Hey, he doesn't have to worry about anything." All right, fun. Well, thanks for watching. For whoever we had today, I'm gonna go play some Final Fantasy.